What is up, YouTube? Absolutely Cichlids here with day number 4 of my Southern Delight feeding. Uh, we're going to start with the Demasoni again. They're still on the small cichlid formula and doing pretty good. Yesterday went pretty well. Seems like every day there's more and more fish eating this food. So the switch is going pretty good. But I'm just going to go ahead and run through, feed everybody, and we'll see what happens. They're doing pretty good on this food. Since my water change last week, I've been getting some spawning going on in this tank. I believe I have 2 females right now that are holding. So it seems like the other 6 are eating. So those 2 that are holding, they won't start eating again until I've stripped the eggs. So everybody's eating in that tank, so that's good. They seem to be liking it. I haven't seen any changes in color yet. It's only been day 4 though, but I'm sure that'll come along with everything else. If there has been any color changes, I personally can't tell. I mean, I spend so much time down here every day looking at all these fish, so these small little changes in color and stuff like that, I can't really tell as much. If you can tell a difference, feel free to let me know, just in the comments or anything. But I honestly don't see the difference yet, but I'm hoping that'll change as I continue to feed this food. Over here to the Trimax, Big Hercules and Miss Olive under here. Nothing much has really changed with these guys. They're starting to eat the food. There she goes, eating food. He doesn't pay as much attention to it yet. There he goes, up eating it. They're doing really well. I didn't think I'd be able to get these fish switched onto a new type of food that fast. So I was very surprised to see that. Very excited. And they seem to be doing better on it every day, as with everything else. And I have them on the power feed formula. I just thought I'd try it. Like I said, I haven't got these fish to spawn. Not really sure why. I've been trying a lot of different things, but hopefully they'll come around eventually. Just gonna give them time. Even if they don't spawn, they are still my favorite fish. So these guys aren't going anywhere. I'll have them for a long time. But they're doing really good off the food. It seems like they're both eating now. They're still not jumping out of the water for it, but they are eating the food. So that's a plus. Get you some action of him actually eating it. Pretty cool. Down here we have the my Soma. They're eating the nano krill still. and they're doing fairly well on it. Like I've said though, they wait till it hits the ground. They don't really pick it off the top of the water, but they pick it up after the filter pushes it to the substrate. Around feeding time, they usually get pretty crazy like this. But they're doing really good off of it. They're actually picking it up as it falls today. So that's something I haven't been seeing with these fish. Usually they've been waiting until it hits and then picking it up later. But now it looks like they're picking it up as it falls, as the filter pushes it down. So get different reactions every day. So it seems like most of my fish are getting more and more interested in this food. So that's really cool. Doing very well. We got the Vultures again, daffodils. I would say if I was seeing any type of color difference in any fish, it'd be this guy right here. His yellow, to me, looks a lot brighter. If I could get the camera to focus any better. There we go. But he's just looking awesome. Very awesome. But to me, his yellow, his colors are looking a lot more vibrant. And they're eating the nano krill as well. As I said before, I did try them first on the small cichlid formula, but I believe the pellets were just too big for them. They weren't really digging the big pellets, the bigger pellets of the small cichlid formula. But they're eating this really good, as you can see. That male's a hog. Tries to eat everything. But these fish are doing very well, and they've been doing really good since I started feeding them the nano krill, which was, I guess, day 2. They picked it up as soon as it went in. They were pretty curious about the small cichlid formula the first day when I tried to feed it, but I saw it just wasn't working out, so I switched them over to the nano krill, and as soon as they got a taste of it, they've been all over it. So they're loving it. Doing great. And these guys over here, like I said, they're nothing special. It's just really fun to watch these fish eat this food because they go absolutely nuts for it. I get the same reaction from these guys every single time I feed. So I mean, it's nothing real new, but I have been able to tell quite a bit of growth though in these fish, especially some of the younger peacocks. They're starting to really put on some size. Really starting to show their colors, which surprised me. I've never really had peacocks this young start showing that much color, but I don't think you can tell from the camera, but they are actually starting to get some yellow highlight in their yellow highlighting in them, so they're turning out really, really nice. Really surprised to see color starting to show up in them, so that's cool. But they're doing good, and they'll sit here and pick at this stuff all night. But just doing awesome on this food. Very awesome. You can even see these little, maybe, if I can find one, these little OBs up here. They move too fast. There's one right there. But they've really turned orange. I mean, they are bright compared to what they were before I started feeding this type of food, the Southern Delight. So I don't know if it's 100% because of the food, because they are growing fry, but their colors seem to be a lot more vibrant to me in this tank. These are ones I can kind of say that I possibly am seeing a difference in. But like I said, these are probably the fish that eat this food the best out of everything down here. So that's really awesome. Then we got the Trophius, and I'm still feeding these guys the veggie krill. They get a little shy when I start walking up to the tank, but the catfish love it. The Petricola, Synodontis petricola,